Hello Gemini, and welcome to your reading. This is a reading for all those who have a Gemini sun sign, Gemini moon sign, Gemini ascendant. Let's start your reading, Gemini. We'll see what's been happening in the past with you. And here is the 10 of cups. So it's been a time of happy moments which you have been experiencing in the past, emotional contentment, and everything all falling into a place to make you feel very emotionally content, happy, and generally uh, uh, a nice feeling of harmony, love, and togetherness. Yeah, so we have the Knight of Wands over here with this. All right, so maybe there was a start of something. uh, you know um, you began something, you moved ahead with something, and or for some of you it can be a relationship just fitted in your situation, but there has been a beginning of sorts. Something got started, something got initiated. You had been working, you've been planning for this for a long time and going into details about how you're going to proceed, and working very hard. All of these three factors combined have put you in this place where you're feeling emotionally very content. There's a sense of harmony, peace, happiness, because you put in a lot of effort in a venture. You planned something very nicely, and it's giving you a very good feeling, that things seem to be falling into place, things seem to be working out as per plan. Sorry. And generally a beautiful flow of energy is happening. The effort is there, the work is there, the plans are in place, and the initiation has begun. Maybe just the starting of something has already put you in a very good spot, and they say that well begun is half done, and that is the kind of reassurance you're getting, that at the start things seem to be quite nice, which seems very promising. How is this impacting your present? So yes, there is a lot to do, there is lots to balance, and there are multiple things to be done, but I think you're quite happy managing and juggling through all these. What's in your present? Page of Pentacles. Really experiencing, I'll get a little more on this, but it's definitely talking about your emotions being very prominent at this point in time. It could be psychic abilities, it could just be mood swings, it could be feeling very generous. Oh, let's see, here we have this Five of Swords. So yes, in the past, the way it was, you were feeling very happy, but having to juggle between things and manage a lot of things, maybe that is what is making you feel a little upset. Some of you could be feeling a little moody, I would say upset. This could be getting to you. Sometimes when we have lots to do, it can give us a sense of burnout. It can also make us feel very moody, and let's see how it progresses. But this card talks of mm, thinking about people who have not contributed very wisely to your journey, or to your whatever you began, or something in general, right? It could be something you've experienced just now, that you were in this happy space, but you encountered somebody who kind of just put you off completely, which has led you feeling this, I mean, this entire feeling of happiness seems to have just kind of disappeared, just by encountering somebody who was mean, nasty, and you wished you hadn't met them. It could be one person, it could be more than one person. Yeah, and I think now you realize that this is something you really don't want to do. You don't want to mix around with this person or these people, right? And now, yes, it's a card of feeling very, very sensitive at this point in time, that here in the past I was so happy, I was doing everything. Maybe the people you met were connected to this, right? And then just meeting them kind of just switched you off completely, and now you're realizing you're in that emotional space where you're analyzing that I really don't need to be with these kind of people. I really don't want to do anything with them. I decide to end the situation and moving away. And the moon talks of all your deep emotions connected with this situation, maybe connected with this as well, right? So and for some of you, it could be some family member as well, because this is the card of family, depicts the family. So maybe in this entire thing there was some connection with some person who is a family member or who felt like family, but they kind of became really nasty to you, and they just kind of spoiled this entire thing for you. So you're dealing with all that unhappiness, sadness, grief, and even more buried, deeply buried emotions are all coming to the surface because of this. This has been a big dampener for you, Gemini. What's coming up? Oh, Four of Cups. Even see, there is a way out of this entire thing, Gemini. You need to be a little aware of it. I know this is pulling you down, but you've also decided that you're going to move away, right? You have decided that you're going to close the door on these people and these kind of connections, and it does take a little while, but there might be something around the corner for you which is going to help you come out of this situation. So do keep your eyes, ears open, for any insight you get on your own, or what somebody else might tell you, which is going to alter the entire situation. It's going to turn the entire situation on its head. All right, so just be a little aware of that, because this is also teaching you something else. I mean, whole lot of things, and more importantly, how to get out of this situation, and other connected lessons, right? Three of Wands. This is a very positive card to get, because then you see when you get the change in your perspective, when you start seeing the situation for what it gave you, then you will be feeling very, you will be feeling quite happy, and you will know that yeah, this is what I have decided to do, this is the best course of action. It's likely to change the entire situation, and I'm going to go ahead with this. I mean, you will see the end coming of this situation very soon, the moment this kind of insight strikes you. Yeah, that will be the end of a situation, right? Just let me get a little on this Five of Swords. Who is this? What is this Five of Swords? Okay, here Four of Swords. Yeah, it's somebody, it could be your partner, it could be somebody from home, yeah, who spoke very sharp words to you, right? So it could be a family member, and it could be quite possibly a female figure, quite possibly a female figure, who said something to you which really kind of shattered this entire thing for you, right? So you probably looking at just cutting away from her, or she said something which actually proved to be that point where you decided, somebody's words made you take the decision to cut away from them, and her cutting words, maybe that was the trigger which you decided that is what has actually been the trigger for me to move away from this person. They've caused you a lot of, you have decided to just move away from them, but there is a little bit of insight which you need to get in this entire situation, which is coming your way. All right, Gemini. Now let me get okay, this is your obstacle. Seven of Wands. Yeah, don't avoid getting too focused on your perspective and the way you want to do it. Be a little open and amenable to information coming from outside, or you're following your inner guidance. Just don't hold on to that I'm deciding this and I'm going to do it like this, etc. Keep your decision to yourself for now, but be open to the ways and means you could be doing this. That is why this awakening card is here, and that is why this Four of Cups here. There is something which needs to come into the situation, so be open and acceptable to that. It is going to bring about the closure quickly, okay? And so I mean, stand up for yourself in the sense that yes, you are if you feel very strongly that I am deciding to move away from this, that is fine, but the way and means you are going to do it, in that be a little flexible and a little pliable to insights coming in, because that is what is indicated over here. See, the end of the chapter is very evident, but how you are going to do it, with that be a little flexible to more information coming your way. All right, I said more information coming your way. Let's look at this. So you have the King of Pentacles, who talks of being very very stoic, because they are analyzing it, they're looking at the practicality of things, they're looking at the situation from the angle of being truthful to yourself and to others, being impartial, and also talks of a counselor. right? So when we got this card, it said that you do be open, you should be open to advice coming in. So there could be somebody who is very analytical and thinks very clearly, communicates very clearly, who could be giving you this advice. Do take it. With the Six of Pentacles here, you are advised to take this advice. And it might be a little confusing, but it is going to ring true with you. You will in your heart, you will know that what this person is saying is correct, but there will be some kind of confusion, and like, should I not, this looks better, that looks better. But in your heart of heart, you know that what this person is saying is the right thing. And again, we've got another 10, again a family card. So this entire thing is going to bring about a final closure to this. This guidance will be coming your way, Gemini. Be open and receptive to it, because that is going to hold the answer to this. So it would be a good idea to think about it, but this person's perspective to this entire situation is really going to be the turning point for the situation's resolution. Okay, what does this card say? Owls. Yeah, it's wise guidance which is coming your way. It's wise guidance coming your way. And the tree, it's going to be, it will add prosperity to your situation. It talks of this entire thing becoming a little as in it's going to provide a lot of growth to your own situation, this advice from this person. All right, so just hold on and see who talks to you. But yes, it will be somebody who's very practical, analytical, and very balanced in terms of thought process, communication, self-respect. Yeah, don't compromise on that, Gemini. This person has really said something which has damaged your opinion. I mean, you feel that, and it's rightly so, but whatever you do, you are doing it in order to keep your self-respect intact, and to do everything which you need to do for yourself. It's not because that is what is at stake over here, right? This could be that Five of Swords could be things being said in public, things being said in front of other people, which is really not nice for us, because if the best way to do it is in private, if at all. But in front of people, to humiliate somebody and to talk them down and be a little mean and nasty is definitely damaging the self-respect, and you need to restore this for yourself, right? Energy healing work. Whatever modality of energy healing, it would be a good idea to practice that. See what you have always done and see what works for you, and honor and trust your feelings, right? So this is not the time to just let it be, because I think the energy is such which is urging you to kind of put this situation into on the path of healing and correcting. And whatever you are feeling, don't brush it aside, just honor it and trust it and believe it, and work towards healing it, and this entire thing is very likely to get sorted out. Let me see if I can get any more messages for you. Yeah. Okay, so this is a situation which calls for looking after yourself, your individuality, being very assertive about what works for you, what does not work for you, what you're going to accept, what you're not going to accept. And we've got the Sun over here. So this talks of a male figure who's younger to you, younger brother, younger friend, younger colleague, definitely a male who can you might have some concerns regarding this entire situation impacting somebody younger to you like that, right? But don't worry, because everybody here, it says that this person is looked after. You don't need to worry about this person. In case Gemini, you do have concerns about some younger male member you know of, and you need to put an end to this entire phase. This phase is coming to an end, Gemini. It's wrapping up, and you've got the guidance how to wrap it up. Somebody is definitely stepping in to help you with that. Do take their advice and close this entire chapter and welcome something new for yourself, right? With that, I'll wrap up your reading, Gemini. Thanks for watching.